For my next mailbag, I want to talk about college ID camps. If you're a 9th through 12th grader, there's a good chance right now that you're being absolutely bombarded with invites to summer ID camps. And while that's a little bit overwhelming, I'm sure, I wanted to give you a few pieces of advice so that you can be selective with your approach to save your family both time and money in the process and have it be an effective tool for you in your recruitment process journey. So this is a generalized approach, and everybody's situation is a little bit different, but this is kind of generally speaking how I would do it. And it all is based off of finances, right? A lot of the college ID camps are not cheap, and if you're flying or driving a long ways away, you have to have some kind of budget. So everybody's budget is different, and so this is just a generalized approach. Freshman year, going in freshman year, target 1 or 2 summer camps, big schools, maybe a local Power 5 or big Division 1, or maybe you're taking a family vacation somewhere, a couple of days at a big school's camp there. You're going to get a lot of coaches typically that are at that at all levels. Freshman year, just get used to being in front of college coaches and getting to work with college coaches and have fun with the experience, right? Sophomore year, you're going to do some of the same things. I would still say target a couple of big schools because NCAA coaches can't talk to you yet. But I would also say by sophomore year, you're probably going to have kind of an idea of what kind of player you might be, at least the range, right? Like maybe I'm a high Division 2, low Division 1 type player. Maybe you target a couple of those schools in addition to some of the big camps as well. By junior year, you should really start to have a really good idea of where you're going to be at. You can now have coaches talk to you in the month of June going into your junior year. So I would target a lot of my focus of those camps of specific schools and areas that I want to be at. Maybe it's still one big camp where a lot of schools are going to be at in an area, but maybe you're targeting that high Division 2 or low Division 1 school that you've been talking to or that you really want to see you play. And then by senior year, you really have to have a good idea. I would be focusing strictly on the schools that I've been talking to. Maybe you're down to 3 schools that's in your final list, right? You started the process as a freshman, and then as a sophomore, you're like, okay, here's the level I'm going to be at. Again, I'm using high Division 2 or low Division 1 as an example. And so junior year, you really focused in and you honed in on those ones. And now you've got like your final 3 schools. Go to those summer camps, right before your senior year, and then maybe you commit fall of your senior year. My last piece of advice that I would give, especially for those of you that are juniors and seniors, is be wary of coaches who respond to your emails just telling you to come to ID camps. If a coach isn't going to take the time to say why they want you at a camp as a junior or senior, why you might fit in or what they like from even your highlight video, that's a big red flag that is probably going to be a waste of money. Okay, freshmen and sophomores, they can't give you a lot outside of saying, hey, thank you for your email, but NCAA rules say I can't do anything other than invite you to or give you information about our ID camps. So, but really for juniors and seniors, you really need to watch out for that red flag. And be realistic. Hopefully your your club coaches, your high school coaches are being upfront and honest with you about the level that you could play at, and you're starting to target those schools. So I hope this helps. Good luck. College ID camps can be an absolutely great tool for you in the recruitment process. So I know that as a college coach myself, I really loved them. It's how I help build my classes every year. That individual time you get to spend with recruits as a college coach is really invaluable. And it's a lot different than just watching you once or twice at a college showcase. So good luck.